Hello, people of the internet. My name is Preston. I am the programmer here at Leafy Games.
I am George, the artist.
We have a nice update for you today. This will be pre-beta 3. This update includes a new feature called the Exosuit, includes a new equipable item called the Handheld Scanner. We've made some changes to ship sensors and added planet scans. We've made some multiplayer improvements, allowing for multiple server regions outside of the US, and some other networking changes that we'll talk about in a little bit. So first things first, we'll talk about the Exosuit.
Alrighty, so the Exosuit is the all-in-one solution to exploring incredibly dangerous, hazardous environments. So places that are incredibly hot, incredibly cold, places with no oxygen, or maybe an acidic or toxic atmosphere, stuff like that. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Most of the plants, in fact, all the plants we've added thus far, have been, pleasant environments, so to speak. And once we had the suit, we decided, well, we gotta add some new planets. So we added 4 new planet types, all of which are quite lethal without the suit. To put on the suit, it's simple. Every ship has 5 suits. Just go towards the life support area, and many of you may have already seen, we've had these in for a while. There's just a rack of suits, and you just go over, press R if you're on the default bindings, and you'll equip the suit. While you're wearing the suit, your vision will be slightly limited, your movement will be limited, and you won't be able to use the jetpack. Or a flight pack or whatever, same thing basically. But besides that, I think all the other limitations, those are the only limitations. But they're hopefully good enough so that you don't always want to wear the suit. The suit does not provide any additional armor for weapons, so like enemy guns and things like that will just rip through the suit. These are for environmental hazards. I think that's the basic gist of the suit. We think it's kind of a cool, it's fun to play around in, and hopefully it adds a layer of suspense to exploring these new areas, and we hope to add quite a few dangerous areas. You can also use the suit on the ship if fires eat through your oxygen supply or stuff like that. So keep that in mind. I know many of you will probably wondering if this means we'll be adding EVA support, so you can leave the ship while in space and float around. And currently, unfortunately, while we would love to add something like that, we decided we have enough technical hurdles and enough promises on our plate right now, and we decided it'd be wise not to add another one like that. That could be a pretty big. A large amount of effort would probably need to go into something like that. So as of right now, there are no plans for it, and I would not expect it, but we would obviously like it. So hopefully you can understand where we're coming from, and I think that's about it for the Exosuit. Hope you guys like it.
We've added a new equipable item. This would be the Handheld Scanner. It will, by default, the scientist's locker will start with one of these, and they will be attainable in game as well, so you can get more. But it is a tool specifically for the scientist, although any class can use it. So what this tool does is provide you information and locations of objects around you that are emitting various signals or types. For example, you can find pickups, you can track enemies. You can find people to talk to and find doors, entrances to things. Though each will have a sort of color and a dot on the screen, and in the future we'll probably be expanding the functionality, but for now, should give you a nice little bit of information about your immediate surrounding environment. So we hope you guys like it, and we think it's pretty cool. We've also added some updates to the ship sensors and the sensor screens. So we've added all 4 signature types that correspond with the sensor components that your ship has equipped. These would be EM, radiation, quantum, and life forms. And you only need to detect a ship on one of these signature types for the sensors to be able to pick it up, and likewise for enemy ships picking up you. For example, if you arm your nuclear device, your radiation signature will spike up a lot, and if they couldn't detect you through EM or quantum, then potentially they could detect you through that radiation signature. So again, you only need to detect or be detected on one of these signature types in order for the sensors to be able to pick you up as usual. Also, planets can now be selected and now will appear in the sensor object list. So it'll give you some information about the planet's surface, as well as any warnings about extreme environments before you go down. Also, you can do a targeted life form scan, which will give you a small description of the life forms near the teleporter, which will basically be everything on the planet you can reach. You can also do a life form scan on enemy ships. So hopefully this adds a little bit more depth and polish to the sensors and kind of fills in some of the gaps. For example, the scan for life forms targeted scan option has been available for a while, but the functionality was broken. So we wanted to sort of go in there and make sure that we filled in the gaps in functionality and sort of gave a purpose to every button. So hope you like it. We've also been working on some networking improvements to hopefully make your connection more stable and faster. So we've added, in addition to the United States region, which was the default and only region available before pre-beta 3, we've added a European region, an Asian region, which is located, I believe, in Singapore, a Japan region, and an Australian region. So we recommend that you try out the region most closest to you and see if your connection is improved. Do keep in mind that you will only be able to see and join games within the same region. So if I create a game and I'm using the US region, for example, you won't necessarily be able to see that game if you are connected to the European region. You can also change your region at any time in the main menu. You can go to the multiplayer options and hit change region and then select your new region. It should instantly be able to connect and allow you to see games from that region. So let us know if you guys, if this helps in any way. We hope that you guys appreciate the new choices and this improves your play experience with PULSAR. We've also added some additional under-the-hood networking changes that we're hoping will make disconnects less common. And we've also upgraded our internal integration with Photon, hoping to get rid of any sort of bugs that might have caused. So let us know if things are better. We know that some of you have been experiencing some disconnection issues. So also, we've added a new network troubleshooting page. You can go onto our website and hit FAQ. And at the bottom will be a link to the networking troubleshooting page, which will give you some steps you can use if you're having trouble connecting. So hopefully that helps, and we will continue to be experimenting and making improvements under the hood to hopefully make your connections more stable and better overall. So thanks for your feedback.
So there's one last thing we'd like to mention before we finish up the devlog here. This update will actually end up being the last large update in alpha. We finished phase 3 for the most part, excluding any minor hot fixes and stuff, but the next major update will be beta.
Correct. So we will, for more information about our future plans and some of the features that did not make it in alpha, you can check out our State of the Galaxy 2 address, which is in the description below this video. And that will contain information about our plans for the next few months, some of the big features that didn't make it in, and our plans for those as well. So do check that out if you want more details about our development process. And just thanks for watching. Thanks for all the feedback.
Yeah, thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed the new update and enjoy what we wrote up in the State of the Galaxy. Please let us know what you think. We love the feedback.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching. Bye.